This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
After Air One, worship now.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. Alert system designed to keep informed of national, state, and local emergencies. Air One, worship now. Air One, worship now.
WTIC Radio is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Frequent lightning is occurring with these storms. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
WTIC Radio is conducting a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This has been a test of the emergency alert system. This was only a test.
For space, Taylor, Charlie, and Cashin. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The following impacts are expected: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Anadarko, Carnegie, Mountain View, Fort Cobb, Eakly, Gracemont, Fort Cobb Reservoir, Alfalfa, Albert and Cowden. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Johnston County in southeastern Oklahoma, Cole County in southeastern Oklahoma, Seminole County in east central Oklahoma, Pontotoc County in east central Oklahoma, Atoka County in southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Murray County in southern Oklahoma, Hughes County in southeastern Oklahoma, until 3:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 2:23 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Cromwell to near Holdenville to 4 miles north of Stonewall to 5 miles east of Hickory, moving southeast at 50 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source: Train Spotter reported 60 miles per hour wind gusts 2 miles northeast of Ada. The following impacts are expected. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ada, Holdenville, Atoka, Colgate, Wilka, Atoka, Bine, Allen, Rolfe, Stonewall, Wapanucka, Stringtown, Dustin, Lehigh, Tupelo, Francis, Tushka, Calvin, Cromwell, and Fitzhugh. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. Damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near you at around 5:55 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Other locations in the path of these severe thunderstorms include Alpha, Cook Lake, Air Launch Campground, Aladdin, and Colony. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A tornado watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for northeastern Wyoming. A tornado watch also remains in effect until midnight Mountain Daylight Time for northwestern and west central South Dakota. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 6:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following areas: in South Dakota, Butte and Harding, and Cook, Wyoming. Thunderstorms will remain over mainly rural areas of floor and then study a room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. See the front door and a mobile home or in a vehicle. Move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. A torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. A tornado warning has been issued until 7:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following areas: in Wyoming, Southern Campbell and Weston. is also likely to mobile homes from the roof and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Lodgeville, Stunall, Sibley Airport, and Lorenzo. This includes Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 63 and 77. The tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Nebraska. For your protected roof or interior room on the lowest floor of a building, prepare and keep the large hail and deadly clouds ground lightning. Take shelter inside a well-built structure. Stay away from windows. The tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Nebraska. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 10:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following county: Cheyenne, Nebraska. The National Weather Service in Denver, Colorado has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Logan County in northeastern Colorado, northwestern Cedric. Turn around when encountering flooded roads. Turn around when encountering flooded roads. Turn around. Southwest of Iliff for 6 miles northeast of Sterling, moving east at 40 miles an hour. Hazard, ping pong ball size hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated.
Southwestern Haken County in west central South Dakota, east central Pennington County in west central South Dakota, until 2:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 9:27 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 4 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Expected hazards include flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar. The following impacts are expected: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Phillip, Grindstone, and Grindstone Butte. This includes the following streams and drainages: North Fort Bad River, Madison Creek, and Grindstone Creek. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 2:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time Saturday for the following areas in South Dakota, eastern Pennington, and Haken.
Cheyenne has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Cheyenne County in the Panhandle of Nebraska until 12:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 9:26 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts up to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Expected hazards include flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar. The following impacts are expected: flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Lodgeville, Stunall, and Lorenzo. This includes the following highways: Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 63 and 77. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Be aware of your surroundings and do not drive on flooded roads. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 12:30 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time Saturday for the following county: Cheyenne, Nebraska. In the warned area, flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Hazard, flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Source, radar and automated gauges. Impact, flash flooding of small creeks and streams, gulches, roads, and poor drainage and low-lying areas. Some locations that will experience flash flooding include Sterling, Marino, Iliff, Peets, Crook, Logan Corners, North Sterling Reservoir, Pawnee Pass, Atwood, Willard, Caldrone, Stoneham, Proctor, Antelope Springs, New Raymer, Twin Buttes, and Buckingham. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Excessive runoff from the storm will cause flash flooding of small creeks and streams, country roads, farmland along creeks, and other low-lying areas. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Please report observed flooding to local emergency services or law enforcement and request they pass this information to the National Weather Service when you can do so safely. The following counties in Nebraska: Butler and Seward. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds are favorable for the development of severe weather, including winds in close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be all hazards radio station KIH 61 in Omaha, including large hail and damaging wind, not be imminent. Persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, broadcast radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, severe thunderstorm watch number 368 has been issued in Nebraska, Butler, and Seward. Time. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following counties in South Dakota: Jones and Lyman. At 9:40 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 12 miles southeast of Angora, or 21 miles south of Alliance, moving east at 25 miles an hour. Expected hazards include tornado and baseball-sized hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of northeastern Morrill County. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Tornadoes are extremely difficult to see and confirm at night. Do not wait to see or hear the tornado. Take cover now. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 10:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following county: Morrill, Nebraska. Impact. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Chapel, Oshkosh, Big Springs, Arthur, Llewellyn, Barton, Lemoyne, McGeeth, Mount Vernon, Bourquin Hill, 3 Mile Lake, Eagle Gulch Campground, Ruffin, Hayford Lake, Clear Creek State Wildlife Management Area, intersection of Highway 27 and 9 Mile Road, San Pudding Lake, McKeague, Otter Creek Campground, and Lakeview Campground. This includes the following highways: Highway 61 between mile markers 107 and 134. Highway 92 between mile markers 115 and 133, and between mile markers 165 and 173. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 79 and 111. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Mountain Daylight Time for the Panhandle of southwestern and west central Nebraska. Prepare immediately for large hail and damaging winds. People outside should move immediately to shelter. The National Weather Service
Service in Aberdeen has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Jones County in central South Dakota until 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. At 10:41 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 7 miles west of Okoton, or 16 miles west of Murdo, moving northeast at 15 miles per hour. Hazard, ping-pong ball-size hail and 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will be near Oakland around 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time for the following county: Jones, South Dakota. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Nebraska. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 10:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following county: Goshen, Wyoming. Nebraska, northwestern Lincoln County in southwestern Nebraska, western McPherson County in west central Nebraska, until midnight Central Daylight Time, or 11 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 11:08 p.m. Central Daylight Time, or 10:08 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Arthur to 8 miles southeast of Julesburg, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Ogallala, Grant, Arthur, Tryon, Sutherland, Paxton, Brule, Madrid, Elsie, Keystone, Kingsley Dam, Sarben, Lemoyne, Roscoe, Flats, McGee's, Bucktail Lake, 3 Mile Lake, Lena, and Brandon. This includes the following highways: Highway 61 between mile marker 61 and 128. Highway 92 between mile markers 128 and 204. Highway 97 between mile markers 32 and 38. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 110 and 157. A tornado watch remains in effect until 1 a.m. midnight Mountain Daylight Time for southwestern and west central Nebraska. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Keep on or near Lake McConaughey, get away from the water and move indoors or inside a vehicle. Remember, lightning can... Western Cheyenne County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, northeastern Kimball County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, Morrill County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, eastern Banner County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, southeastern Sioux County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, until 11:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 10:20 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a line of severe thunderstorms was located across the central and southern Nebraska Panhandle, moving east at 30 miles an hour. Expected hazards include ping-pong ball-size hail and 60 miles an hour wind gusts. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected: people and animals outdoors will be injured. Expect hail damage to roofs, siding, windows, and vehicles. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Scotts Bluff, Kimball, Gering, Bridgeport, Baird, Terrytown, Minutair, Potter, Dix, Wildcat Hills State Recreation Area, Northport, Angora, Wildcat Hills Campground, Oliver Reservoir, Courthouse and Jail Rocks, Harrisburg, Lake Minutair Campground, Chimney Rock State Park and Bridgeport State Recreation Area. This includes Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 12 and 44. A tornado watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the Panhandle of Nebraska. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm, and may lead to flash. The National Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Cherry County in north-central Nebraska, northern Grant County in west-central Nebraska, northeastern Garden County in the panhandle of Nebraska, southeastern Sheridan County in the panhandle of Nebraska, until 11:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 10:26 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 26 miles northwest of Mullen to 9 miles north of Whitman to 7 miles southeast of Ellsworth, moving north at 15 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Hyannis, Ashby, Whitman, Watson Lake, Specklemere Lake, Duluth, Dipping Bat Meadow, Swede Lake, Finnegan Lake, Kincaid Lake, Mother Lake, Bingham, Higher, and Dominic Lake. This includes the following highways: Highway 2 between mile markers 124 and 160. Highway 61 between mile markers 151 and 183. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Mountain Daylight Time for the panhandle of north central and west central Nebraska. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Mountain Daylight Time for the panhandle of north central and west central Nebraska. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 11:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following counties in Nebraska: Garden and Sheridan. A thunderstorm warning for southeastern Logan County in northeastern Colorado, northwestern Phillips County in northeastern Colorado, southwestern Sedgwick County in northeastern Colorado, until 11:00 p.m. At 10:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 4 miles west of Fleming, or 14 miles east of Sterling, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. This severe thunderstorm will be near Fleming around 10:35 p.m. Other locations in the path of this severe thunderstorm include Fairfield and Marks Butte. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. In northern Texas until 12:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time. At 11:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 4 miles northwest of Lockett to 5 miles north of Maybell to 9 miles southwest of Westover, moving east at 45 miles an hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles an hour wind gusts and half-dollar-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. At 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, the Seymour, West Texas Maisonette site measured a 72 miles an hour wind gust. The following impacts are expected. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include Wichita Falls, Vernon, Seymour, Archer City, Iowa Park, Electra, Holiday, Scotland, Windthorst, Davidson, McGardle, Lake Diversion, Westover, Beaumartin, Lockett, Maybell, Menkins, Red Springs, Geneva, and Harold. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. County in west central Nebraska, southwestern Thomas County in north central Nebraska, until 12:30 a.m. Central Daylight Time, or 11:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 11:43 p.m. Central Daylight Time, or 10:43 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Swan Lake to 14 miles north of Sarban to 9 miles northeast of Elsie, moving east at 60 miles per hour. Expected hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is a radar-indicated threat. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect considerable tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations impacted include North Platte, Tryon, Sutherland, Hershey, Paxton, Maxwell, Swan Lake, Lake Maloney State Recreation Area, Sarban, Ringgold, Sutherland Reservoir State Recreation Area, North Platte Airport, Keith, Cottonwood Canyon State Wildlife Management Area, Flats, O'Fallons, Cowgill Lake, 3 Mile Lake, Somerset and Sherman's Lake. This includes the following highways: Highway 92 between mile markers 176 and 227. Highway 97 between mile markers 1 and 49. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 1. The National Weather Service in Aberdeen has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Stanley County and central South Dakota until 11:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 10:35 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm was located over Hayes, or 32 miles west of Fort Tier, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. At 11:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, a 63 miles per hour wind gust was reported 7 miles southwest of Hayes. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. This severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of southwestern Stanley County. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Aberdeen. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 12:15 a.m. Central Daylight Time Saturday for the following county: Stanley, South Dakota. Weather Service in North Platte has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for East Central Perkins County in southwestern Nebraska, Southern Hooker County in west central Nebraska, Lincoln County in southwestern Nebraska, Logan County in west central Nebraska, McPherson County in west central Nebraska, Southern Thomas County in north central Nebraska, until 12:45 a.m. Central Daylight Time, or 11:45 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 11:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time, or 10:56 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 14 miles east of Swan Lake to 10 miles southwest of Ringgold to near Wallace, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. These are destructive storms for the Sutherland to North Platte areas. Expected hazards include 80 miles per hour wind gusts. Severe weather has been reported by the public. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged. Expect considerable damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles. Extensive tree damage and power outages are likely. Locations impacted include North Platte, Stapleton, Tryon, Sutherland, Hershey, Brady, Wallace, Maxwell, Gandy, Lake Maloney State Recreation Area, Ringgold, Sutherland Reservoir State Recreation Area, North Platte Airport, Keith, Logan, Highway 83 crossing the Dismal River, Cottonwood Canyon State Wildlife Management Area, O'Fallons, Tarbos Lake, and Shanklin Bluff. This includes the following highways: Highway 92 between mile markers 189 and 246. Highway 97 between mile markers 1 and 51. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 154. Entries. Locations include then and when. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of the building. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 1 and Central Daylight Time for the following counties in South Dakota, Jones, and Stanley. Central Daylight Time for the following severe thunderstorm warning has been issued up until 3:50 and 9 Central Daylight Time for the following county: Highfield, South Dakota, Reservoir State Recreation Area, North Platte Airport, Keith, Logan, Highway 83 crossing the Dismal River, Cottonwood Canyon State Wildlife Management Area, O'Fallon's, Tarbos Lake, and Shanklin Bluff. This includes the following highways: Highway 92 between mile markers 189 and 246. Highway 97 between mile markers 1 and 51. Interstate 80 in Nebraska between mile markers 154.